Oh! First of all, today, my friends, Persona 5, yes. Yes, ooh, yes, Persona 5, baby. Oh, you knew you love it. Oh, excuse me, I got a burp coming, hold on. Excuse me, I felt that coming, and I want to get that out of the way. And ladies and gentlemen, it's official right now. I'm updating the subscriber goal. We're about halfway through the month, and it's pretty obvious that since there's no new games out, there's no way we're going to get 485 subs back. So, I'm updating the subscriber goal. Ladies and gentlemen, the sub goal for this month has been lowered to 450 subscribers, okay? 450 subs. I just did it right now on the fly. There you go. So, yes, it's still a stretch, but it's very doable. I mean, we had over 500 subs not even a month ago, okay? So, for those of you who want to see this 10 Years of Rage anniversary event happen, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once we hit 450 subs, the event will be happening for sure. Maybe we'll see a reinvigoration by the end of the month while I'm doing survival horror stuff, when I maybe start Vice City, etc. Maybe we'll see a big surge of interest, and maybe some people will come in and sub that haven't yet, and we'll be able to hit these goals. I'm very confident we could. It's just that people, typically around the summertime months, there's a lot of people who don't come by because they're here. They're the kind of people that only like to watch me play new releases, you know what I mean? So, we'll see what happens, but I'm definitely thinking that, you know, we can hit these sub goals, 450 and 475, all right? The readjusted sub goals as of right now. Okay, shout out to a goof called Woof, okay? And he cheered 50 bits. He says, play Silent Hill 2 on the hard difficulty field to make it more interesting. Now, actually, this is what I was just about to address. Some people on social media, and now it looks like a goof called Woof, have called for me when I play Silent Hill 2 next week to play it on a harder difficulty. I guess people are feeling that since I did play it 6 years ago, and, you know, you know, I was successful in that run, obviously, and I enjoyed the game, that basically I should, hold on a second, I'm being annoyed. Arrgh. Arrgh. Okay, sorry, my phone was vibrating. It was annoying me. Let's try this again. Since originally 6 years ago, I played Silent Hill 2, and yeah, did I die? I did, and I had some difficulty, but it wasn't exactly the hardest playthrough I've ever did. It was some challenge, but not massive challenge. I remember there was 1 or 2 parts I raged at, but, you know, for the most part, it was an enjoyable playthrough. It was more confusion than anything else, because I didn't know where to go or what to do. But I guess some people want to see me play it on hard. I don't know the difference between standard difficulty and hard difficulty. I don't know what the difference is between the two. And so, since that's the case, I couldn't say actively, oh, yes, I'll play it on hard. You know, if the game ends up becoming so gruelingly fucking difficult on hard that it's going to just not be an enjoyable experience, then no, I'm not going to do it. So, I don't know yet. You know, we'll have to see. Maybe I'll do some research online and see what people say about hard versus normal. What are the actual differences between them? Or maybe for some of you, maybe some of you guys know the difference. Maybe you've played Silent Hill 2 on regular and hard difficulty and you know the actual significance between the two. Let me know. Because would I consider playing it on hard? Yes. But am I committing to that before I know what the hell I'm doing? Hell no. Because I don't want to have to screw everything up and then start over again, okay? So we'll see. We'll see. It's a possibility I'll play it on hard, but I'm not promising that, all right? Shout out to Lord Lamb, tipped me $2. It says, do you think it'd be a good idea to add a retention sub goal? An example of a retention goal being you retain the same amount of subs as you gained the previous month but failed to make the main sub goal. Well, I guess what you're saying is, for example, I would like to maintain a certain level of subs on this channel, right? Obviously, for me, as you guys have seen, the channel fluctuates. I'd say the right now, about the lowest that it goes that I've seen is around 375 subs. The highest I've ever been was 550. So, you know, we fluctuate between those depending on what games I'm playing. But overall, in general, I do feel that the baseline sub number is going up. It's just that it gets artificially inflated every few months when a big high-profile game comes out and people come and sub and people gift subs and the like, okay? So, that being said, like, I guess the question would be, what would be a good baseline retention goal? Like, if we keep at the same level we're at, you know, this happens, right? The thing is, if I was going to do a retention goal, the way it would have to work is that unlike my goals now, it wouldn't be, oh, we just hit the number. So I'll give you an example. Right now, the subscriber goal is 450. If at any point during July we hit 450 subs, I'm going to be doing the 10 years of Rage anniversary event, okay? The retention goal would have to be a goal that you strive to hit to retain a certain amount of subs by the end of the month. So it would be like, on July 31st, if we still have 415 subs, I will do this. See what I mean? Because you can't just have it be, oh, if we hit 415 subs anytime this month, because we're already at that. You see what I mean? So we'd have to figure out a way to make it work. The question would be, what would that goal be? What would be a good number? And what would the goal be? Like, what would the reward be? I don't know. You know, we could maybe talk about it. I'm all ears if you guys want to give me ideas. What would be a monthly goal as a retention goal that by the end of the month, if we retain a certain amount of subs, we celebrate. And basically, that's kind of the baseline celebratory goal that we're going to hit every month. You know what I mean? So what would be a fun thing to do every month that's not too strenuous or whatever, but it's still a fun way to celebrate, right? Real Sammy Samosa cheered and said something that I don't understand. He says, would you consider yourself more of a something or something else? And I don't know what these two terms mean. So I actually don't even want to read it out because I don't know if these are like insulting terms. I have no idea what these terms even mean. So what I would say, Real Sammy Samosa, is if you really want to answer to your question, I know you're here because I saw you in the stream chat earlier. Okay. Explain what you're talking about in the stream chat. And if I get more elaboration on what you're talking about, then I'll feel more comfortable answering your question. But when I don't know what the terms mean that you just said, last thing I want to do is start addressing something I don't understand and insult someone or get in trouble. So please, if you're still here in the stream chat, let me know what the hell you're talking about. Okay?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
All of that, baby. Do that, baby, too.